The Thai SK X-1 Experimental Air Superiority Fighter, known also as the Thai SK Atmospheric Fighter and colloquially known as the Thai Striker, was a variant of the Empire's Thai series. It was specialized for atmospheric flight and was identifiable by its horizontal wings and large elongated central pod. It was one of the few Thai series of craft used by both the Army and the Navy. Produced by Sinar Fleet Systems, this atmospheric fighter would set you back about 50,000 Imperial credits. It had a length of 17.18 meters, about 56 feet Imperial, a wingspan of 11.3 meters, about 37 feet, and a height of 2.95 meters, about 10 feet. It had a maximum atmospheric speed of about 1,500 kilometers an hour, 932 miles an hour, or about Mach 1.2, and was powered by the standard twin-ion engine. The craft conceivably actually created its own lift, but this was supplemented by a series of repulsor lifts. The craft obviously had no hyperdrive, though it was fully capable of fighting in a vacuum. Like most of the Thai series, the Thai Striker didn't use fuel. Rather, its wings were coated in solar panels, allowing it to be powered by solar energy. The Thai Striker had a TS-9A targeting computer, an N-A1 Navcon navigation system, and an aviation regulator. It was armed with 4 fire-linked LS-9.3 laser cannons, 2 H-S1 heavy laser cannons, and a proton bomb chute. It was crewed by 1 pilot and 1 bombardier gunner, but could operate with only the pilot. It could also carry passengers if needed. Funnily enough, it was equipped with life support, and even funnier, its pilots still wore the pressurized TIE Fighter pilot uniform. The Thai Striker can most easily be distinguished by its flat-pointed wings, and in atmosphere it was faster than even the standard Thai LN. The wings again conceivably create lift and helped in the VTOL capabilities of the craft. The wings actually had 2 different positions, down around the cockpit pod for more speed, and up above the pod in attack position. It was primarily an atmospheric craft, but did have the capability to act as a starfighter to some extent. However, its features that made it an excellent atmospheric craft made it less suitable for space travel. The Striker could be modified with lightweight frames, allowing even faster speeds. It could also be used in a tertiary role as a transport for people and supplies from place to place and to and from orbit. The craft saw its most use with the Galactic Empire. One squadron, manned by new cadets, made a flypast of the under-construction Death Star. It saw its introduction in 0 BBY. They saw limited service in the Galactic Civil War, mostly due to their small numbers. Most were posted to the Imperial garrison defending the Citadel Tower on Scarif. They would get their first taste of combat against Blue Squadron, a mixed squadron of T-65 X-Wings and UT-60 U-Wings of the Alliance to Restore the Republic, who were flying close air support for the Special Operations Team codenamed Rogue One, who were trying to steal the technical readouts for the first Death Star during the Battle of Scarif. Also during the Battle of Scarif, some were seen escorting the TIE Reaper, which carried Director Orson Krennic's personal squad of Death Troopers into battle on the ground. 2 pilots, call signs Countdown and Duchess, were in battle, the former shooting down one of the Rebel X-Wings. Black Squadron was another such TIE Striker squadron. The Striker was still in Imperial service by 5 ABY, and several were present at the Rothana Imperial shipyards during the Battle of Jakku. Several Strikers were used on Jakku by Gallius Rax's Imperial remnant. Now as to my opinion on this craft, and I'll keep it short and sweet. I really like it. I think it's a neat-looking TIE fighter. I liked a lot of the stuff that Disney's done with their TIE fighters, more so than what was done in Legends, just because some of the Legends stuff was, it was either not very creative or was too creative. And, most of the Disney stuff is done pretty well. TIE Striker is a standout. I'm kind of surprised it's not a starfighter, but, on the same note, I think it's good that it's not. It's good to see an actual fighter jet equivalent in Star Wars, something that's not meant to go out of space, considering most starfighters can fly in atmosphere. So it's kind of nice to just see a dedicated fighter jet. But yeah, as for the design, I think it's really it's really good. I'm not sure how I feel about it being also a transport. It's like a fighter bomber, but it doesn't really work as a transport. I don't know. But as far as design goes, yeah, I think it looks good. I don't know why they have to have life support, and why the pilots, if it has life support, has to fly with a pressure suit on. I mean, conceivably, if there's life support, the thing's pressurized. But whatever. I mean, regular TIE fighters, you don't have to actually wear a suit if you're in atmosphere. So I don't know. It'll look good. I don't know. But yeah, I really like it. I'm not really going to go into a whole lot of detail. But yeah, quite good. Alright, well that's going to do it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.